Welcome to the channel, guys. Welcome to the hair experience. Hope you guys are having a great week. Today, we're going to talk about cheap. Still there. All right, guys. Welcome to the channel. I'm Curtis, your guide to get hair back on your head. My hair is kind of looking crazy today, but I don't care. I've been working all day. Shipping out those quality units to all the fine boys and girls on the planet that need their hair back. Anyways, hairbymhe.com, hairbymhe.com is where you can get your hair replacement unit, ebooks, starter kits, etc. myhairexperience.com has a lot of FAQs, tutorials, videos, all that stuff. Check those out. Use that coupon code MHE20 to save 20% off for your unit, your stock hair replacement unit. All right, Curtis, you were sounding like a little birdie when you got going today. I am a creature of this problem. I always have been, and I have tried to remedy it over the years, and I think I've gotten a whole lot better. This doesn't just have to do with hair replacement, guys, but that's the point of the video, okay? This has to do with everything in life. If you go to Taco Bell and get a taco, it's $1. If you go to a Mexican or Latin or whatever restaurant, a taco typically isn't $1. So you guys can see the analogy that I'm getting at here, okay? Let's go back a little bit, okay? Just about me and what I do to be cheap. About 8 months ago or whatever, when I canceled cable TV, I bought this thing called a EBOOK. It was a great piece. But it wasn't the best available. It was the 4K player that played the TV stuff, Sling and Hulu and all that stuff. It was the 4K media player that did it. It was $60. It worked pretty good, but I didn't know any better. It wasn't great. Had a couple of problems with it, had to format it, back and forth, blah, blah, blah. Well, as you guys know that have done this before, there's a product called the NVIDIA Shield. It is 3 times the cost, but epically the best performing, player out there that'll do this job. My point is I should have just not been cheap and bought the damn thing the first time. You get what I'm saying here? Okay, that analogy, okay? What I'm getting at today is don't be cheap. There is still a part of my head that says something is cheap and it's low cost, expected to get low results. That is acceptable. Things that you buy on Amazon that are just, one and done, throw away. It's not something that you're really counting on. You can go cheap on that. There also is, I buy this, just being for instance, I buy this and the scale from cost is here to here. Not made by the same people, but basically the same product. It should not cost this much, the super extreme high price. But it should not cost this much either, this silly extreme low price, okay? There is that halfway in between point to where you find quality versus value, or quality and value where they do mesh together, okay? That has to do, and the reason that I'm guiding or just even discussing this in general is you can buy a product and use it like a shirt, for instance, okay? I think this is a Calvin Klein, but it's like an outlet mall Calvin Klein, okay? I'm not expecting the world out of this. It was a fair price and a fair shirt. I said, fine, it was like $25 or $30, whatever it was. That's fair, instead of a $100 shirt. But the $100 shirt more than likely is gonna last longer. On to your point, Curtis. What are you getting at? All right, there's a few things here that I'm getting at. Pricing of hair units, you can find them on eBay for $50. You can go on Google and find them for $5,000, okay? There is a happy medium in there somewhere, and that's what I tried to create with Hair by MHE. This is not an ad video for Hair by MHE. There's other companies that do what we do and do a quality job and sell a quality product. Fair enough. But there's also people out there who have this I don't know how to put it, have this category of unrealistic. Okay, you got stupid, cheap, junk, realistic, quality, not quality area, okay, that you have to be careful with. And then you have this quality, not quality area of extreme price tag, and we think it's better because it costs so much more money, okay? And I've done a video on cost before. This is kind of just, kind of going through that a little bit more. Over here in this super high category of thousands of dollars per unit, guys, okay? A lot of this is nothing but pure profit. Profit, 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 profit. Okay. Profit is not a dirty word. Profit makes it so families can eat, the business is successful, etc. Okay? But at a point, there is too much profit, an unfair amount of profit. That is not right. Okay? A hair unit can only cost what a hair unit costs. Okay? With the quality of products that are used, it can cost this, okay? Like dealer cost. With a junk quality, it can cost this. Now, some of that has to do with volume pricing, how big of a player you are in this industry, etc. So what I'm getting at is and there's a few, this is not hair by MHE, I'm just talking about hair replacement in general. There are some companies out there that sell quality products. I hope it's me included. I know it's me included because of how much I spend to make them. But the point that I'm getting at is you run into some salons and things like that really, and I kind of touched on this on the other video, that could really just spend an additional $40 on their unit cost and get something that is so much more quality, like the hair, for instance, okay, the hair quality. That they could get something that is so much more quality for that small little fraction. I guarantee you, being a customer to that salon, and that person came to you and said, we have our entry-level unit, and it costs, I don't know, let's just, whatever, it costs X. Entry-level unit costs X. Decent results, decent value, etc. And then they were to say, well, hold on a minute. If I were to tell you that this one costs only $40 additional, and it is way better hair quality, way better construction, just overall a better unit, which one are you going to go for? I would tend to say, yeah, I'm going to go for the 40 bucks. That's my point. So to salon owners from this video, give your people an option. Give them an option. This is what I do at Hair by MHE by default. I spend the additional money to make sure that we get the quality product. Is there a better hair quality than what I sell? Yes, there is. There is one level ahead of us that is a better hair quality. It is 100% virgin, unprocessed hair. Now, the hair cost alone would double the cost of the unit, okay? It just wouldn't be, and that's kind of what I'm getting at here, it wouldn't be beneficial to make the everyday unit at that price point because it would be too expensive for a lot of people. So we use the first level of processed hair. There's multiple levels of hair past that, okay? Multiple levels of, as it gets level to level to level, degrades and degrades and degrades. So my point is don't be cheap on the hair replacement because your end result will more than likely show it. And even, I think our units are cheap. Price versus quality, to me, is a good value. Now, there's some out there that'll be $100, and you'll say, man, that's great value. But, I mean, if you get crap to start with, if you have zero value, that's my point. Also in products, okay? Styling products, shampoos, conditioners, leave-in conditioners, things like that. Cost has a lot to do with quality. Also name brand. Now, if you go into Walmart or Target, CVS, Walgreens, etc., you can see a L'Oreal, you can see a Redken, you can see a Bedhead product, you can see all kinds of products. A lot of those products, now keep this in mind, a lot of those products will have that name brand on them to do nothing but steer you towards them. It is that product, don't get me wrong, but a lot of those products are made specifically for Walmart, Target, CVS, Walgreens. Okay, you following where I'm going with this? So they would get a lesser cost product. Now, obviously, they're volume buyers, so they can pass on more of a savings to you. But they're also going to be, if it's half the cost at Walmart as it is at Ulta, let's say, there's a reason for that. It's not the same thing. The product is not the same product. Okay, it's like shirts, for instance, or you've guys seen it, like Starter, the brand. I don't know anything about Starter, but I will know that some of their product is made for Walmart. Others is made for their brand. It's like going to the Polo outlet versus the Polo store. Like literally, if you guys have never been from a Polo outlet to a Polo store, they sell $1,000 pair of shoes in the Polo store. You're not going to find a $100 pair of shoes or $150 pair of shoes in the Polo outlet. They sell $15.99 V-necks at the outlet compared to their actual factory store sells $150 V-necks. Do you see my point here? That's what I'm getting at. So what I'm trying to tell you guys is, if you use cheap product, expect cheap result. I am a creature of terrible when it came to this. But whenever I went into Hair by MHE, I said one thing: I'm going to buy the best damn thing I can get my hands on for the best cost-effective price that I can give it. That's what I think everybody should do, not just be so profit-oriented. So that's what I got today, guys. Super important to spend your money where it counts, and obviously where it's going to make sense, not an erroneous amount of money. No, we're not talking crazy. I'm talking about value for cost or value for overall cost. That's what I got today, guys. Don't be cheap on your products. Don't be cheap on your hair. That has nothing to do with MHE, just saying in general. So if you want good results, this could go really, really bad. If you got a crap unit to start with, it's totally going to destroy your outlook on this just based on that one thing that could have went right the first time. That's what I got today, guys. If you need me, hit me up. I'm always available, typically, mostly. Email, text, phone, etc. Hit that thumbs up button if you like my content and I help you. Hit that subscribe button as well. We'll see you in a couple of days, guys. Thanks.